All right, then. Well, maybe we should just ask this question for asking sakes, based on everything you've put forward. What prompted you to seek the mandate to represent Enugu North Senatorial District come 2023? And how do you think that quality representation can help the lot of young constituents and lead them into the 21st century economy?
Yes. I aspire to go for House of Rep, actually. But the electoral law, the INEC brought out timetable saying that the closing date of all the primaries were on 9th of June. As at 5th June, nobody had bought a form for Senate in my party. And I knew that if I don't buy that form, it means that the opposition is going direct. Nobody is challenging them. It's happening in a lot of parties. Why people don't have senatorial candidate? So many parties don't have senatorial candidate. I saw that as a lacuna. I had to draw. And when I told people to come and take the senatorial, they said, no, they can't compete with the incumbent governor. That he has a lot of watchers. He has a lot of money. I said, no, we can do this. It's the masses that are voting. We can convince the masses that we are better than them. And when that happened, as at 6th, nobody bought the form. I had to give up my House of Rep ticket and bought that of Senate. I went on opposed in the primary. I didn't see anybody to come and compete with me. I scored first, I scored last in that primary. I had all the vote. And that is to tell you what prompted me into senatorial seat. But what prompted me into legislation is this quality advocacy. I have seen and carefully watched that I can do quality representation for my people. And I have felt so bad that all this while, people who are representing us are not doing well. And the platform is not there. If not for Labour Party, for PDP, if I had come up to take it, and they would tell me to queue in the line. And before my time will get, I will be old. And I've been always thinking of who is this P2Bs that will replace P2B in next 10 years. In the next 10 years, P2B will be 70 years. Where are the youth? And the prices and all those things to buy form is too costly. But I told myself, as I said earlier, in the encouragement of my principal, who told me that we should go back and take back our country, I had to spend my hard-earned resources. I bought that House of Rep, I bought that Senate together before I saw the person that took the House of Rep and refunded me. So it was not a small tax to me. And as at that time, Labour Party was not even forthcoming. It was seen as a poor party. So people were surprised that. Let me shock you, Alex. Do you know that the day I bought the senatorial ticket, the day I decided that I'm going up to Senate, was when they were expecting Ike Kurema to join our party, and he didn't come. A lot of people lost faith, and I had to go up. And people were asking me, people are only running out. They are not contesting, but you are going up. That is to tell you the kind of faith I have in quality representation, because I knew that I can do it, and that is how I came about to represent my people. Now, if I take the other segment of your question, which says, how is it going to translate to youth? I begin to tell you, myself today being a competitor in senatorial seat is already a fertilizer to youth's aspiration. I know a lot of people who are now encouraged, who are calling me and saying, if we knew, we would have bought this form. The next dispensation, man, I'm buying presidential ticket. You know, that kind of thing. It has already started translating to that, because the encouragement is already there. They are now seeing that it's not all about money. Since I started, people are wondering how I've been managing, because they are thinking that I should have spent a lot of money. Okay? The support is enormous. People understand that quality representation is what they need, and they are verifying my track record. So when you come back, you begin to see that if I eventually get there, I have a lot of mentees already. One of them standing here will be my mentee. I've been mentoring a lot of youth. So what will change? What will change is that I will increase the volume. Thank you very much.
All right.